Hi everybody. So today I have two babies. I have Griffin and Noah, and I'm going to fix their hair because they have mohair, and especially in the wintertime the mohair dries out because it is a natural fiber, and since they don't have a scalp technically, they don't have any oils that naturally take care of that. So I'm going to go ahead and fix their hair and show you what I use. And I've shown them kind of before, but we're kind of going to go over it again. So, but Griffin is going to be 6 years old in April. And I think he is pretty good. His hair has lasted pretty well, considering. So, we're going to fix that. And, let's see. I try to do all of my babies with mohair at least every 6 weeks because they do need those oils, especially as the hair gets older. But this is a product that I found on Amazon, and it's called Easy Hair. And you can kind of pause that if you need to. And it's about anywhere, I've seen it anywhere from like $9 to $15, depending on when you buy it and who you buy it from. But what I do with it is I'll just spray it on his hair. And then some people, just start, with the brush and brush it in. I just kind of like wet it down and kind of mix it in with my hand. And then I'll go back and kind of style the hair. And I've never had to wash his hair, so it doesn't seem to build up on the hair. It does make it kind of more of a wet look when it's first done. But then, over time that kind of starts to dry out. So, but yeah, it's a good product. It seems to work well on their hair. Now his hair is straight, so his is going to be a little bit different than Noah, who has curly hair. But anyway, his hair is straight. So I just kind of, comb it down, and I wet it down, comb it down, and then I leave him sitting up until it's completely dry. Because if you don't, then you will get mats. And we don't want that, because that's what pulls the hair out when you have to take the mats out. So we'll go over to Noah. And when you sit them up, they can't touch anything. So that always looks a little weird with sleeping babies, but, here we are. So this is Noah. You can see he's got, like, really curly hair. And now he came from Ashton Drake. So, you know how their hair is, if you ever had an Ashton Drake baby, most of the time they have really curly hair. So what I'm going to do with his hair is wet it down pretty good. And Griffin just fell over, so let me set him back up real quick. Took my glasses with him. There we go. Sit up. I got him kind of sitting off camera there. So yeah, I have to wet it down pretty good. Now his hair's kind of flat in the back because he's been laying down for a while. But, so I kind of like, if you have like a hair pick, a lot of times that works really well with these guys. I don't have one, so what I have instead is a pin brush. So I just use that to kind of fluff the curl on his head. I think that works better for him. And then, of course, once it's fluffed up, you kind of leave them sit up for a little bit, let it dry out. It usually takes about, maybe an hour and a half to dry their hair. So it's not too bad. Of course, if it's a wet day or something and it's kind of, humid, it'll take a little longer. But I try not to let it go, like, too far. I mean, you can use a hairdryer on cool. You don't want to use it on hot because they have glue inside their heads, the final babies do. And you don't want to loosen that glue. So that's what I do with that. I'm looking for my baby wipe things because the stuff runs down their face a little bit. I don't like that. Nothing's ever happened with their paint or anything as far as, like, the oils in the product, rubbing off or anything, but I just don't want to take the chance. So what I do is I just take baby wipe, which I use the water wipes, and I just kind of wipe off anywhere that it landed on the paint, because it does drip a little bit, because again, they don't really have a scalp. I mean, it does soak into the hair, so it conditions it. But I just try to be careful with them. You know, I think Noah might be going on 2.5, somewhere around there. Might be 3. I'd have to look. But his hair stayed in pretty good shape as well. A lot of people don't like Ashton Drakes because of the hair, among other problems they seem to have with them. I have 4 Ashton Drakes. I don't have a problem with any of them. I think they're good little dolls. They're well made. A lot of times people don't like them because they think that the picture that they show is not the accurate picture of the doll, which is true. It's not. Because if you read carefully, they'll tell you the pictures that they use, or they used to use, now they use more actual photography, but they used to use an artist's rendering of what the doll will look like. So, yeah, you're going to have it a little bit different. But I think these guys are very nice. I like them. If I buy more dolls, which I'm not trying to do, not planning to do, because currently I have 55. That's more than enough. And, yeah, so I don't really have any more space for more dolls. So, yeah, I'm not planning to get any more. But I would get more Ashton Drakes if I felt that I needed to. But anyway, there's Mr. Noah with his hair fluffed. And we just wait for that to dry. We wait for Griffin's hair to dry. And that's how I take care of their hair. I have about, let's see, I have the 4 Ashton Drakes and Griffin. That's 5. And then I have 6, 7, 8, 9. I have about 9 babies with mohair that has to be conditioned. Now, if I were to go back in time and knew what I know now about mohair, I probably would not get babies with rooted hair. Only because it does require the upkeep. And it does take time, which I don't mind most of the time, but I don't want it to get to where I have to let it go because of life. And I don't want it to be all ratty and nasty looking, because I try to keep things nice. I try to keep things taken care of. So my babies are just an extension of that. And so I try to keep them in a good repair as well. So anyway, that's our video for today. And we will see you next time.